everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog, and welcome to another TV episode review series. So today's TV episode I'll be reviewing today is The Gifted boxed in. And before I get into this episode, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean that there was a bit of TV show or movie news that was recorded during the week that I wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos. But new videos would be posted up every Sunday. And every Monday I would have the TV episode roundup series where I go over all the TV episodes I review for the week. And I list it from worst pick of the week to best pick of the week. So those would be posted every Monday. But now let's get into this episode, The Gifted Boxed In. So what happens in this episode is that Reed is finally reunited with his family, but the other mutants don't really trust Reed because they found out that he was once a persecutor for the government, like he used to persecute mutants from the government. And Reed tries to spin this episode trying to prove to the other mutants that he could be trusted, despite him being formerly a prosecutor for the mutants. And then meanwhile, some other storylines that unfold in this episode is that we see that Blink is starting to figure out that the memory of her and Johnny kissing wasn't really real, as she confronts Dreamer about this. Dreamer is the mutant who obviously can implant memories into other mutants. That was the character I was interested in knowing about. And then also what happens in this episode is that Polaris and Marcos end up like kidnapping the leader of the government, or the guy who's going after the mutants, and they try to figure out what happened to one of their friends who was actually mind controlled last episode into serving the government. So they try to get some information from the leader of the guy who's like chasing down mutants to see what he knows about this. And that's pretty much what happens in this episode. So what are my thoughts about this episode? I really enjoyed this episode. Like, I felt like this episode was like really action-packed and it was really intense. Like I really enjoyed the moments where like Blink confronts Dreamer about implanting these false memories into her head about her and Johnny kissing. And then I also like the fact that Reed in this episode was trying to convince the other mutants that he can be trusted, despite the fact that he was once a persecutor for the government against mutants. And I like how Reed tries to do everything he can to prove to everybody he can be trusted. And I like the fact that the Strucker family are finally reunited with each other in this episode, because we've been spending the last few episodes wondering if the Strucker family were going to get back together again, and they are together in this episode. And I can't wait to see more adventures from the family as a whole. And I'm also interested in seeing Polaris's and Blink's and Dreamers and other mutant stories in the future episodes, and see where this battle against the mutants is going to go in future episodes. So overall, I gave this episode 4.75 stars. I thought it was very intense. It was very action-packed. I will admit, the reason why I took off a few points is some of the pacing was a little slow, especially during the character moments. But overall, this was a fantastic episode, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen to the Strucker family and to the mutants in Gifted next week. So that's my review of the Gifted episode Boxed In. Have you seen this episode, and did you enjoy the episode? Did you hate the episode? Please feel free to comment below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated on any new videos I post up. And also, like my Facebook page, Rabbitearsblog's Best Comments. And I will also have a live Q&A show next week on Saturday at 8 p.m. So if you want to ask me any kind of questions that deal with movies or TV shows or comic books or whatever, please feel free to tune in next week on Saturday, November 11th at 8 p.m. For my live Q&A session. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.